it started. Let's get it started in here.
Hiya, pal! Yo, what is up there, guys? As always, back at it again for another video. Of course, we're going to be talking about the latest episode of Tangled, the series known as Challenge of the Brave. And you think of a title like that, you might see Merida show up in this or something like that. But nonetheless, alright, let's go ahead and talk about this episode. So this episode starts off, we are in town, everyone's just walking around doing their thing, and we see these giant posters out there saying Challenge of the Brave. We hear these people talking, saying like, oh, everybody from all of Corona is going to go ahead and enter this. It's a huge contest to see who's the toughest, who's the strongest, and all that great stuff. And we see Cassandra right over there walking around. She's listening to the conversation and she sees the poster and she seems pretty darn excited about this. Then we go through a little bit of a montage scene with Cassandra. We see her, cleaning and doing all this stuff inside the castle. Then we see her outside training in this field of her mad parkour skills, doing a pretty good job, and she's got her owl. I almost forgot about the owl, honestly. But boom, she's training, then she's inside doing like, house chores and all this stuff, because again, Cassandra is technically Rapunzel's lady in waiting, which I don't even know what that is, but boom, there's that going on right over there for Cassandra. And ultimately, it ends in this scene where Cassandra is, of course, training. She's using the sword again. Cassandra with some parkour skills, doing a pretty good job. We see these kids are like, wow, and Cassandra's like, yeah, I know, I'm awesome. But nope, they weren't referring to her. We see Rapunzel make her appearance. Everyone's all happy about Rapunzel. Cassandra's like, yeah, okay, whatever. But nonetheless, Rapunzel's chatting up with Cassandra. Cassandra, what is going on? What is all this crazy stuff? And Cassandra goes on to tell Rapunzel that she's going to go ahead and enter the contest for Challenge of the Brave, show everyone what she's got. She's pretty darn excited. And then Rapunzel goes on to say, oh, wow, that sounds so cool. I'm going to go ahead and join with you. And Cassandra's like, yeah, it's a pretty good idea. Wait, no. I can't have you stealing my thunder. So Cassandra goes on to basically lie to Rapunzel and say like, well, yeah, it would have been really fun to have you along, but sorry, this is a contest that you have to sign up for, and it's already too late, this and that. So Rapunzel's like, oh, okay, that's kind of sad. I wanted to join you, but I'll just cheer you on meantime. So Cassandra with that line, pretty interesting. So then we make our way to the Coliseum, or not really the Coliseum, whatever, the stand where this whole giant event is being taken place right over there. We see all the other contenders right over there looking tough. We see this really, really huge dude. Oh my god, he just takes the stage. He comes into the Coliseum. You see him, he's got this like whole elephant coat on and everything. He pulls it out. He's like, whose house is this? This is Wreck's house. And yeah, his name is Wreck. Boy, this dude has nothing on Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph come in here, take this dude out, but nonetheless, Wreck is not afraid to show who he is. He's the man in charge. He's the big dude that everybody knows about and cheers for and all that great stuff. We even see Eugene cheering this dude on, and Eugene is pretty darn excited at being there. He's up close next to the action, all that stuff, but he's kind of bothering the other people of the audience and stuff like that. He even has this like horn thing or whatever that he blows, and oh my god, it like breaks the sound barrier and everything. It's just really loud and really annoying. Then we even have this guy that works there go up to Eugene and is like, excuse me, sir, some of the competitors or whatever are asking that we move you to a different seat, obviously because it's kind of distracting and being kind of annoying. But Eugene doesn't think that. Eugene thinks he's getting like some VIP exclusive seating or whatever, so he goes ahead and follows the dude. Meanwhile, we make our way to Cassandra. She's shooting them arrows. She's trying to make sure she looks good in front of the other contestants and all that stuff. But the other contestants aren't really taking her too seriously, of course, because they all know that she is Rapunzel's first lady in waiting or whatever, stuff like that. And then we see Rapunzel make her way over here. She's saying hi, trying to basically give Cassandra her best wishes and all that stuff. But Cassandra's like, listen, Raps, you gotta get out of here. This is my opportunity right over here to kind of stoke out the competition, do some trash talking and all that great stuff. Rapunzel's like, why would you talk about trash? And you know what's so funny? Oh my god, when I heard Rapunzel say that, I keep forgetting that she doesn't really know everything in the world, because again, she's been trapped her entire life in a tower and all that stuff. So that's always funny, Rapunzel learning these new things. She's like a little child, honestly. She's still not wearing shoes. So Cassandra basically explains what trash talking is or whatever, and she tries to show Rapunzel some trash talk, and Rapunzel's like, alright, no problem, I got this. And she ends up trying to trash talk this dude with all these tattoos and everything, but ultimately she just ends up kind of forming a nice little relationship with the dude instead. So yeah, trash talking, I don't really think that's Rapunzel's style. But then we see Wreck come in over here, and man, this dude is talking mad trash and everything like that. And Rapunzel's like, whoa, listen, trash talking is one thing. What you're saying is pretty darn mean. Cassandra's not really liking Rapunzel being there. Rapunzel's making Cassandra look soft and everything like that. Granted, Rapunzel's just trying to be there for Cassandra, but Cassandra has to keep up her image when you're surrounded by a bunch of tough guys. You gotta play the tough guy act. You can't be like me over there and be like, hiya, pal. Oh, it's great to see ya. You know, that wouldn't really work out. I'd probably get stomped. So Cassandra basically ends up telling Rapunzel, listen, why don't you go find Eugene so you can go ahead and cheer me on and all that stuff. And we see Rapunzel ends up meeting with Eugene, and then Eugene's like, hey Rapunzel, don't you just love these awesome seats that we have? And you see he's like all the way in the back, far away. You can barely even see the action of what's going on and all that stuff. But nonetheless, Rapunzel's kind of sad. She's like, oh man, I really wish I could join Cassandra and all that stuff and do this and that. And Eugene's like, well, anyone can join this thing. You just gotta be dumb enough to do it, like Cassandra. And Rapunzel is pretty darn happy because now she can go ahead and join Cassandra. So then we make our way down to the battlefield right over here. Everyone's started, they are ready to go, but then the announcer's like, oh, we have one more contestant that is going to make their appearance. It's the maid with the braid, the heir with the hair. It's Princess Rapunzel. And Cassandra's just like, oh crap, what is going on right now? No! And Rapunzel goes up to Cassandra like, isn't this great? Now we can do this together and all that stuff. And Cassandra's like, yeah, it's fantastic. We can clearly tell Cassandra really isn't happy with the idea of Rapunzel going in there trying to steal her spotlight and all that stuff. But anyway, the contest begins. We have our first obstacle right over here. They have to walk through the straight line without getting hit by like these sledgehammers or whatever it's called. And the first guy goes ahead and man, does he go flying. I actually laughed out loud when I saw that scene. But boom, we got Cassandra going out there using her parkour skills. She does a pretty good job. You even see this one little girl right over here. She's like, yay, Cassandra. But then Rapunzel goes ahead and does it using her grace with her eyes closed and everything like that. Manages to go through with flying colors. And the little girl's like, yay, Princess Rapunzel. And you can see Cassandra's getting pretty pissed off right over here. Then you see the big guy, you see Rex. He doesn't even attempt to dodge it. He just literally walks straight through it. Oh my god, the dude's a tank right over here. But nonetheless, the contest continues. Everyone's giving it their all. Cassandra is doing a pretty good job, but Rapunzel kind of outclasses her. And the funny thing about it is that Rapunzel isn't really like trying too hard. I mean, granted, she's trying, but like with minimal effort, and she's doing a fantastic job. She even ends up winning like this log in the water, and everybody needs to run on top of it without falling. And then ultimately Cassandra goes up to the referee like, listen, is there something against the rules about playing without shoes and everything like that? Like, come on, what is going on over here? And Cassandra goes on to talk to the other people like, guys, aren't you getting sick and tired of Rapunzel and her diminishing this good sport right over here? Because Rapunzel is just kind of carelessly doing it. I mean, these people have been training and all that stuff, and Cassandra and Rapunzel's just passing with flying colors, so I can kind of see why Cassandra's a little bit upset or whatever. And not to mention, she's kind of stealing the spotlight. And meanwhile, while that contest was going on, Eugene kept getting put back farther and farther away because he was just making so much noise and disrupting everybody, I guess. Oh god, poor Eugene, he just wants to watch a good show and have a good time. And then we have Cassandra kind of go up in Rapunzel's face like, listen Rabs, I think it's time you call it a day. It's time to quit because things are only going to get more harder right over here. You got lucky so far. Rapunzel's like, that's not luck, that's skills. I plan on winning this thing. And they kind of have a little stare down, so oh my goodness gracious, things are getting a little bit intense between those two. And then we go ahead and we see that Eugene was actually moved outside the stadium. He's sitting on a pig and everything. Is like, you know what, I don't think this VIP thing is all it's turned out to be. So he tries to go back inside, but apparently he can't go inside because he left his ticket inside over there, and of course his ticket was in his wallet, so he can't buy a new one because his wallet's in the stadium. And this dude, the guy that was running the place with the counter or whatever, man, this dude needed to chill out. So basically Eugene has to go ahead and buy another ticket. So he comes up with this clever idea to sell Rapunzel wigs or whatever, because Rapunzel's actually doing a pretty good job in the stadium. Then we see everybody's getting ready for the final battle. They're all choosing their weapons of choice, and of course Rapunzel, being the smart one of the group, goes ahead and chooses that good old trusty frying pan. Honestly, I'd probably pick the frying pan too if I was in that situation, but nonetheless, you know, this guy, he's coming by and he's collecting all the items right over there, and we see that he accidentally drops Rapunzel's frying pan or whatever, or it falls off the cart, and Cassandra sees it, and she was going to stop the dude, but then she paused for a second and was like, I don't think so, and she put the frying pan underneath the seat, so Rapunzel is going to be in the final battle without a weapon. Now let's just talk about that for a second. Cassandra. Shame. I have to give you one of these L's, Cassandra, because you know darn well how dangerous and how crucial the final battle is, and you are going to leave Rapunzel without a weapon. Like, man, that's some serious stuff. Like, I get that you hate her, but basically you could have gotten her killed or something else. I mean, granted, she still has other skills, but that frying pan, so I don't know about that. Man, Cassandra's really pushing my buttons right over here. But nonetheless, we finally enter the stadium. We are ready for the final battle. And then we see Eugene over there. He finally has enough money to pay for another ticket, but the tickets are sold out. But Shorty over here, he's got a spare ticket. Shorty's like, let the bargaining begin. So, we'll see if Eugene can make it in time. But nonetheless, we finally are ready for the final contest or whatever. Rapunzel's trying to kind of keep the peace between her and Cassandra. Rapunzel's like, listen, I hope we're still friends and everything like that. No hard feelings. Like, let's both do our very best. But nonetheless, everybody is ready. So basically, the final contest is like, they have all the weapons gathered in the middle, and there's a giant circle right over there. So basically, you have to knock everybody out of the circle until you are the final one there. If you take 1 foot outside the circle, you are basically out. So the contest begins. Everybody is duking it out. Everyone's trying to go after Wreck, but Wreck is literally just wrecking everybody. And then we see Rapunzel looking for her frying pan. She's like, whoa, hey, hold on a second. Has anybody seen a frying pan? Oh, she's a little bit at a disadvantage right over here. But nonetheless, everyone's duking it out, clashing, catching these hands, and all that great stuff. And ultimately, it's down to the final three. It's down to Rapunzel, Wreck, and Cassandra right over there. And we see Rapunzel basically kind of beat up everybody by dodging, by using those mad princess skills over here. And we actually see that Wreck and Cassandra are both pissed off at Rapunzel. Like, man, I am so sick of this girl ruining this good sport and everything like that. So you think Cassandra would warn Rapunzel, but Cassandra's like, nah, I'm getting to her first. Shoot some arrows so that Wreck can't get to her. And then boom, we have Cassandra going after Rapunzel. Oh my god, she's got no chill whatsoever. She's literally trying to take her down. Rapunzel's fighting back, but oh my god, Cassandra's not playing games this time. Rapunzel's like, listen, whoa, calm down, hold on, take it easy. We're supposed to be friends and everything like that. And then we end up having our little speech over here. Cassandra's like, oh, we're supposed to be friends. Well, Rapunzel, you're pretty bad at being a friend right over here. You can't even tell how important this is to me. This is my chance. This is my time to finally show the kingdom what I am made of. I am more than just your lady in waiting and everything like that. I want some respect. Put some speak in my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. And all that stuff. And Rapunzel's like, listen, I've always respected you the most since the first day we met. So as they're having that heartwarming conversation or whatever, Rex sees an opportunity, goes after and strikes Rapunzel, but Cassandra, with her quick thinking, is able to save Rapunzel. Then Cassandra, with all her skills, manages to take out Rex and kick him out of the ring. So boom, it looks like Cassandra saved the day. But we see that Cassandra's foot is outside the circle. So basically, what does that mean? Cassandra is out and Rapunzel is the winner right over here. So Rapunzel ends up winning, but ultimately Rapunzel's like, yeah, I really don't think I deserve this, and gives the trophy to Cassandra. And you see all the other contestants and stuff like that are pretty darn happy about it. They are cheering on for Cassandra. You even see the tattoo guy from the beginning. At first he wrote down Rapunzel's name, then he's like, then he decides to write down Cassandra's name. He's like, I found that pretty darn funny. So at the end, basically Cassandra and Rapunzel kind of make up and they're all friends again. Nonetheless, Eugene is still with Shorty. He manages to get a ticket. He enters the area, and yeah, you see that the contest is over and all that stuff. And Eugene's like, Shorty, I want my money back! And boom, that basically ends the episode. So what can I say? I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It's pretty action-packed and all that great stuff. But the way Cassandra handled the situation, I don't know about that. Then again, I can't really be mad at Cassandra right over here because I do that stuff all the time. I mean, like, we have an opportunity to go ahead and tell people exactly how we're feeling and this and that, but we don't do it. We just end up hiding it and we let it consume us and just becomes anger and annoyance and all that stuff. So yeah, I can kind of see what Cassandra's going through. I do that all the time. And after watching this episode, I should be like, yeah, I should learn from my mistakes. But no, I'm probably going to end up doing the same thing again maybe next week. And some people might make the argument, well, I don't know about Rapunzel apologizing. Technically, it should have been Cassandra that apologized. Well, again, I mean, Rapunzel, she needs to stop being so oblivious too. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So guys, that's basically it for this episode. Man, I cannot wait for next week's episode. Next week's episode, woohoo, that's going to be the good stuff. But guys, let me know in the comment section below, what did you think about this episode? And if you liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, as that really helps me out. And until next time, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say, bye, pal. We'll see ya real soon.